Howdy, howdy, everybody. I'm all about trying different things. And today, I'm out in my garage, but it's not the mobile phone setup like I've done before. Today, I actually brought my pro camera out. I hooked it up to my laptop here, and, gonna see how this works out. Now, last time I was out here, you guys complained you couldn't hear me very well. How's the audio this time? I think it's probably pretty good because I've got a shotgun mic on there, and it's a good mic. Now, I did try my wireless lavaliers, but this is an issue. Yep. So I got the beard gets in the way whenever I mount it, and then I have to mount the mic all the way down here, and it's just not working. So. Hey Thomas, good, sounds good, excellent. So we're gonna do some more unboxing today. My goal is to get about 60 of these done, and I know that's a pretty incredible number, but given that I only got 40 done in 90 minutes last time, it's not a race though, really. So anyway, glad to have you here. And so first thing I gotta do is make myself some more workspace, so gonna get started. This episode really can be an Ask Me Anything episode. I don't care where we go in the conversation here and stuff. You can ask me stuff about the game. You can ask me stuff about being an entrepreneur. You can ask me stuff about, I don't know, live broadcasting, beards, I don't know, birds. Can you hear all the birds? Yeah, they're definitely out here. So I've got, I don't even know what all these birds are. So since I moved out here, who knows? But this setup right here, actually I'm kind of excited about this because, no, I'm not threatening you with my knife. I'm kind of excited about this because this is a perfect setup for going mobile. As long as I have good internet, I can broadcast from anywhere. So I've got some crazy ideas. The first of which is an easy one. We can broadcast from the barbecue. Yeah. But the second one is that I got a buddy of mine who has this fabulous restaurant, and I thought to myself, why not do a couple of shows from there, and even do some behind the scenes stuff, like stuff in the kitchen and such. I could do something like that on the mobile phone, but then and have it live and take questions and everything. I mean, wouldn't you guys like to actually talk to somebody or ask questions of somebody who's like, in gamers terms, a grandmaster chef? I know I would. This guy's incredible, by the way. I mean, he is absolutely incredible. And so, now, why did I buy this mini? Okay, so, and by the way, if my neighbors start mowing their lawn, or I get attacked by a flock of crows, actually a murder of crows, or, I don't know, whatever else, happens that messes up the audio, I apologize in advance. I have no control. I cannot ask. Most of the people have lawn services out here, and so I cannot ask them to not mow right now if it's too noisy, because they're paying these people to come out and mow. I guess with that said, my own lawn crew could come out here. Yeah, so, okay, so why do I have so many of these boxes? It's a pretty simple answer. It's because we are an Eve reseller, and we're a business partner. We have been for, I think, around 13 years now. And the second decade collector's editions here, they were, they came out 3 years ago or so. And I sold them for about 2 years, and then I heard that they were going to discontinue selling them, but I knew that they had some more in stock. And so I worked with them to buy the entire rest of the stock. That's how I got it. So being a reseller, we knew we weren't going to ship all of these. We knew we couldn't ship all of these. I mean, here's one of the boxes. And I'll show you the contents of the boxes here, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And I get like a little bit more workspace made here. And so we knew that actually in the industry, something like this, when it goes, when it's past due, when it's past its prime, this goes to the recycling, the entire thing, and basically it just gets ground up into landfill. So I talked with them, made them an offer to buy all of them, and literally the next day I had 2 semi-trucks here with all of them. I actually don't live that far away. I'm only a 6-hour drive from where these were stored. So anyway, I bought all of these, and now we resell them on the store. And we're the only place where you can get them digitally in the item codes and the mystery codes. So because we got rights to not only sell the boxes here if we want, which there is a link in the description, and you can get them only in the continental US, but we also got rights to take out the codes out of these and manually type them up and then sell them digitally. And they're a lot cheaper digitally because when we ship them, we don't charge you any shipping. It's all included in the price. But when you get them digitally, yeah, much cheaper. So, you know, I hope this doesn't fall over. I mean, it won't hurt anything if it does, but you know. So, no, they did not overnight them from Iceland. So these were not stored in Iceland. So there was majority of them stored in the US, and there was some in Europe as well. So some of these have been crushed and everything. So yeah, you know, and when these were sitting in inventory with CCP, if a box was crushed or whatnot, it just got set aside to be one of the last ones to be shipped out. You know, like when you're getting the dregs, and so we've got all of those too. And those ones are perfect candidates for shucking and turning into digital delivery. So, yep. All right. So, oh, you could get one for 12 plex a year ago. Huh. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that price was about the same price. 12 plex is like what, $210, something like that. And so, and I think they charged $200 for these, and then they probably shipped them for free. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I know they put them on sale for a little bit too. So, yeah. All right. So, if you're just joining, like I said, feel free to ask anything. The purpose of this show today, I'm just out here unboxing, chatting with you guys. So, if you want to ask questions about Eve, that's fine. If you want to ask questions about, you know, being an entrepreneur, being self-employed, that's fine. If you want to ask questions about, I don't know, what kind of birds you're hearing in the background, I don't know. So, all right. Yep. So, if you're wondering where I'm at, where I can be standing here with my garage open in shorts and stuff, I'm in Florida. So here, I think it's probably around 70 degrees right now. We're gonna have a high today of, I think, 81 or 82. If I was lucky, I'd get out on the motorcycle. It's probably not gonna happen today. I got a gold wing back here. So I'd love to go out and ride, but I just don't have the time all the time to go out riding. So let's see. I'm gonna get cut with a knife. I hope not. So you can buy just the Rifter as well. So I have them available. There's a link in the description. So yeah, and most of the cost on them is the shipping. It just costs a lot to ship them. Shipping the ship costs a lot. So, but that's all inclusive. The price you see there. Okay, it's not falling over. Good. So, let's see here. What's my most and least favorite thing to do in Eve? You know, my least favorite thing to do is to move. To pick up all of my stuff from one place and to move to someplace else. You guys saw what happened if you're watching my Eve stuff. I joined Moose Army, and I kid you not, we got into it a week, 2 weeks, and I just got all my stuff moved in, and I had about 40 billion worth of stuff there. Maybe 20 billion. Maybe 30 billion. I don't remember. It was billions. And then we got the order that we were moving. Man, I hate moving. But the good news is, you know, and one of the things I really like is having a good spot in Null to work out of. And we've got a good spot in Null now. And maybe tomorrow I'll show it to you. I don't know. We'll see. So, let's see here. Do I dare stack that higher? I'm not sure. Might be dangerous. All right. Hopefully it doesn't fall over on me. You're looking forward to the snow melt so you can go out and ride? Yeah. Are we having a Dragon Fest this year? You know, I don't know. We had one a couple years ago. And, yeah, they call it Marquee Fest. That's what it was called. And, we might do that again. You know, we did it with moose and stuff, and it was an interesting time. Lots of alcohol involved. We had several people over to the house here, and we barbecued a lot. We drank a lot. Yeah, we played video games a lot. We had game devs here. We had game players here. Yeah, one of the admins from the site made it here too and everything, so it was a good time. But I don't know. Let's see here. Do you sell box stuff without the codes? Yes. Check in the description. There's digital version. So, well, there's digital version, there's the codes without the box, but then you can also get ships. I don't know, if you really want the game box, the game that's in here, or a CD, I mean, we can talk. The problem is that it takes a lot of effort to ship something out, and like the CD, you know, is worth like $5, but it'll take me $10 worth of time to get all fixed up. So not very economical, and that's why I didn't put one of those on the document there. So let's see. Boy, I'm starting to smell smoke out here. Probably somebody burning their field. I live out by the country, so I literally can see country from where I'm standing right here. I mean, I have another lake in front of the house here, and then there's a little bit of road and there's another lake, but then it's farmland after that. Let's see. Not seeing second decade box on the site. Norby Delta, the box is not on the site. You have to look in the link that's in the description for the physically shipped box. So, okay. Yeah, so all the stuff on the website is direct mail. Look in the description here for the Google Doc. So, can't ship to the UK. Sorry, cannot ship to the UK. So, I wish I could. That's one of the most common questions I have to say no to. I don't like saying no to it, but the problem is customs and you know, shipping. One of these boxes, $65 minimum. It's usually around $80, $85 to ship one of these to the UK. Then, because it's worth a couple $100, they also are going to charge you an import tax, and so you're going to be at over $200 to get one of these shipped to you. And so we tried some of that, but what happened was some people got them They got, you know, the notification that it was waiting in customs or whatnot, and they had some tariff to pay or a fee to pay, and then they decided it was too much and they didn't pay it. And so what happened is then we have to pay to ship the stuff back to us, and if we want it back, and then also we have to refund the money because we didn't deliver the product. You can't win on that. Man, I got so many crows around here lately. Don't know why they're liking hanging out here, but they are. I keep waiting for that to fall over. I hope it doesn't. Now, what's inside the boxes? As soon as I get done with this stack right here, I'll start opening boxes. And I'll show you what's inside. Yep, not to Egypt, not to anywhere else. U.S., continental U.S. only. So, if you're in like Alaska or Hawaii, we have to add like $40 for shipping. So, and that sucks too. So, and along with that, still, if the person doesn't receive it, like they have it sent to I don't know, someplace. I don't know, because, you know, a lot of this stuff needs signature delivery. They don't sign for it, they don't pick it up, and it comes back. We have to refund the money, and we've paid out the shipping and everything. Sucks. That's why it's continental U.S. only. So, I'm almost done with these. Haven't got too many more of these. We're actually seeing the end in sight, and we're gonna be running out here at some point. I mean, like, I don't know, you know, it could be a couple of months, or it could be sooner if there's a rush of them. And then they'll be all gone. We're the only place that has these codes digitally too, by the way. And they're actually on sale right now. So, you know, if you order one, make sure you use the discount codes that are listed on there, on the digital ones. On the shipped ones, there's no sale on that. So, but make sure you use those discount codes. They'll save you some money. Yeah, flat rate on the Google Doc. Yeah, that's all flat rate, includes shipping. Only to the U.S., continental U.S. though. If you order it and you're not in the continental U.S., I refund it. So, oh, you were hoping to order a fleet of the Rifters in the UK? Yeah, that'd be pretty expensive. Although, let me see. Do I have one? Oh, this box right here. Can you guys see this box right here? Yeah, I think so. This box right here. This is a standard moving box. I think it has 24 in it, and so you can fit like 24 of them in one of those boxes. It's a good little fleet size. So I've been taking the Rifters out of these and the other stuff, and basically these ones that we're typing up, we recycle everything else that we can. So there's a little bit of stuff thrown away. A few things in it that can't be recycled, but for the most part, recycle as much as possible. Whew. Oh, set up the Rifters as Christmas tree ornaments? Yes, they have an amber light on them. I think it's amber. The light has a medium brightness. You can daisy chain them together via the. There is a USB cable that comes with them. It's pretty short, but it's long enough to get them set side by side for the most part. I've daisy chained a dozen of them together, and they're all still lit up. I wouldn't use it as a hub with that much power draw on it, but I'm not going to attempt stacking any higher on that. So, and I'm going to reorganize my stuff around here a little bit so that I can get just do stuff a little bit easier. There's a lot of parts to these boxes. You just place an order. Cool. So yeah, this is the last of them, pretty much, and so yep. I'm controlling all of this from my laptop here. I'm just amazed that that this is all working and everything, and my CPU's not overly jacked up, and I mean, we're just doing 1080p. We're not doing 4K, but you know. Yeah. Yeah, it just has to be shipped to a U.S. address, a continental U.S. address. So, the average shipping on these costs probably around 25 bucks, but I've had to pay as much as like 45 within the continental U.S. And just to make it easy, we just included it in the cost. So, some of them are as cheap as like 15 bucks, but yeah. And these go via UPS. They need to go via a certified carrier. So, Marco, you like the channel? Thank you, buddy. Located in South Africa? Cool. Someday I'll visit there. I know a few people there, but I've never been. It's one place I've never been. One day though. Okay, this is the last one to take the cardboard off of. And then we'll open up one of these boxes and I'll show you all what's in them. The video pretty clear? Good quality? It should be. I got my pro camera out here. It's an actual camera like what they use on the BBC in the field. I mean, they'd probably switched to 4K by now, and this one's 1080p, but when I got it, it was top of the line for like, you know, news places and documentary places and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna open one of these puppies up here in just a second. First, this box right here is gonna be, I wonder how that's gonna work. That's not gonna work very well. You wanna know why it's not gonna work very well? Because this plastic shit's gonna start blowing all over the place. I don't want it to do that. Kind of have to squish them down in. And then this, oh God, that's heavy. All right. Oh, looks like an order. I should get back into playing Altus Life. I'll be playing Identity, for sure. So, for sure, I'll be playing Identity. All right. So, give me just a second here. I got to take care of a customer. Somebody ordered one of these, and it looks like our store held it. Wants a human review. So I'm looking at it real quick. I guess it's one of the good things about having the laptop out here. Okay, all looks good. Some of our anti-fraud stuff requires human review, so yep. All right. By the way, this is to YouTube only, I'm only broadcasting to YouTube right now. So, if any of you are wondering. Okay. I should do a video about money and happiness. You know, the two do not go together. You might think that they do, but money and happiness, not so much. Okay, so let me show you the stuff. Now I'm a little bit distant from the camera, so hopefully you can see it okay. So pulling the box top off, and here we are. Here, this is the contents of the box, and so it's got this. This is the CD, which is the Eve Symphony, or the Icelandic Symphony playing Eve music. Brilliant. It also has the codes in those. And then there's the Danger game. It's a tin. One of the Rifter ships. Actually, I have one here that's assembled. See if I can grab it. So this is one that's assembled, and with its base and everything. So it is. I have a bunch of them in my office, of course, you know. So cardboard. This is the board game board. So there's a board game that comes in here as well. That Danger game, that's the tin. And let's see here. There we go. So yeah, there's that, which we're recycling all of those. And then there is the book. And you might consider this to be sacrilege, but I mean, we're recycling the books as well. But I'm also using the books for something. And let's see here. The ships fly. And there's so many of them, if I break one of them, it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, so I'm opening up the book here. And these books, I've been using them for two things. There's something extra that I slide in the box. And I take the covers off of these books, since we're going to recycle them anyway. And I end up putting the extra cover in the box with some paperwork inside when you order it. And then I take this cover here and I write something on there. So now how I do that is I take my knife here and I cut this puppy right off. And there we go. Voila. Good piece of cardboard there. Nice writing surface for a pen that's using paint. And yeah, it makes something nice. You can set it up there, whatever. Yeah, so it works out well. So that's what I've been using with these for. We haven't been shipping the books. We haven't really had many people asking for them. Alright, so let's unbox more. Let's see here. Yes, the USB cable is pretty tiny. Looking spicy today. Okay. Yes, casually rips apart the culture of many internet space people. Well, when you purchased 5,000 of them, around there, thousands of them, this was all going to go to scrap anyway. So, and I can't keep 5,000 of these books here and hope that anyone will ever want them. I actually tried to sell 1,000 of them for $1,000. Put it up on Craigslist, hoping that somebody would want to take advantage of it and try and sell them, a bookstore or something like that. I didn't get a single person that wanted it. So yeah. So I mean, it's just the way it is. This is. I mean, this stuff was all going to go to the grinder anyway. All right. So I don't know how many copies I've got here. I got 20 on the back side of this, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So 60. I'll be pulling out about 60. Unboxing, yeah, a little bit more than 60 of these. Actually, put this back together here. And make stacks of them. I wonder, was that loud? Yeah. Yeah, there is an art book. So on the art book here is, here, let me show you. This is the one I cut. Here, I'm going to come around here. And so, oops. Well, there's a nice picture. That's one of the pages that came off. But let's see, there's no art right there. But here's some of the art. And I mean, it's a really nice art book. It's very well made and everything. And unfortunately, I have too many of these. We're recycling them. Just the way it goes. So at least we got all of these, and we can, you know, we have a few box ones where the boxes are in really good shape and everything, because a lot of these had damaged boxes as well. But a lot of these that had really good good boxes, stuff, we set them aside, and they're available to ship out. So, do I have a bachelor degree? No. So. And tech, you know, if you'd work on making good content, you wouldn't need to come into other people's shows and ask for people to look at your channel. I would suggest looking in the description at the no job stuff, because we teach people how to make good content on YouTube and how to make money with it. How to like make a living doing this kind of stuff, making videos. So, I am a serial entrepreneur in real life. That's what I am. I've been self-employed for, I don't know, 12 to 15 years ago was my last job. And so, I've been able to make a living for a while. The last 10 years of it, I've been doing video. So, 10 years now on YouTube. Pretty amazing. I think it's amazing. I never, you know, growing up or whatnot, I never thought I'd be doing this stuff. Doing what I love and making a living doing it. I mean, who would think of that? So, serial entrepreneur? Well, except the cereal is spelt like serial killer, not like a bowl of cereal. I don't know. That's probably not a very good description on how it's spelled, but that's how it's spelled. Okay. And then, even after I get all this done, I have to turn around and I have to open all of these CD cases, get all the cards out, and then we scan them and digitally, so that if there's any issues with like when you order one, because we're humans and we're typing them. So if there's any issues, then we actually have a scanned image we can look up and use. So, damn, there is a wasp right behind the camera. I really hope he doesn't decide to come in here. That might end the show prematurely. I'm not a fan of wasps. Yeah, they're probably not a fan of me either. It's a lot of second decade boxes, yes. Call me Captain Crunch. Yeah, let's see here. So, what am I getting from the unboxing? We're pulling out the game codes of these ones. These are all damaged or not in as good a shape as some of the others. So, any of them that we ship out, they are pristine condition. So I pull them out of the cardboard box and everything and check them beforehand, because some of the boxes have been crushed, but you can't tell it from the outside. So, or, you know, some people don't even want to open them, so I try and make sure that the cellophane on it is in great condition too. So we have several people that have ordered these and did not open them. So, corner of this box is sharp. Just scraped my leg across it. Let me increase the font size here a little bit. Okay, the wasp just wants a hug. Well, I'm not hugging him back. Absolutely no way am I hugging him back. So, could I ship a couple of books? Yeah, I guess that I would ship, as long as they're within the United States, 2 or more books, $10 each. I'll make sure they're in perfect condition. They'll still be sealed, and I can ship them out to you. Email me at markydragon@markydragon.com with how many you want, and then I'll be able to confirm with you. So, yeah, I don't have the books listed for sale on that document. Okay. Price of the box. Yeah, so the boxed version, $100. Shipped in the continental US. That includes shipping. Now, the just the codes, we have a dual pack that's the item code and the mystery code. It comes out to under $50 when you apply the discount codes. That's the cheapest we've ever had them. And so, I'm unboxing more of these so that we have more stock to sell, because it's actually running low. It might run out today. Okay. It's starting to get warm out here. Or is it just me? What link you're on mobile? Hey Chris, yeah, it's in the description, so you might have to look at it when you get home if you can't find the link on mobile, but it is in here. Both the digital version and to the digital and shipped. A little bit different than playing the game, huh? This is metagame of Eve, huh? By the way, I will be playing Eve on the show tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it because we've got our new home in Null, and I think we got a pretty good spot. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I haven't met the neighbors yet. Don't know if they're hostile or not. We got some pretty low security space. It'll make for some good mining. It'll also make for some good anomalies. Ready to take a jump freighter load down. I got 3 characters down there currently. I'm gonna have to get my Sino characters set up. It looks like it's gonna be from Jita. Looks like it's gonna be 7 or 8 jumps, jump freighter jumps. So it's like 70 some light years from Jita. It's really a long way, long way. Why did Moose Army move? Well, there was a disagreement that happened, and without getting into details, a request was made of us that that we were not comfortable with, and rather than, you know, since we were not comfortable with it and not willing to do it, we were told to part ways. So we did. You know, it's either do this or part ways. So Moose said we're parting. And a little bit rough. We lost several members. We didn't want to wait around while we got situated into some other space. So we ended up with losing some members, which sucks, but you know, the people, you know, if you're earning your money out in null and you all of a sudden can't earn because we're moving out and we don't have a new place to move into, that's a problem. I get it. You guys can't see the soda stack over here yet, can you? Oh no, you can on the corner here. Okay, just barely. Yep, so that's all I've unboxed so far. Yeah. We were not renting space per se. So it was all under our control and everything, but we were part of an alliance and a coalition. And so, you know, when the alliance or coalition makes requests, it travels down. And I don't think we're renting here either. I think everything will be under our name. But we'll see. I don't know. I stay out of the politics of it all. Because, well, one, I want to play the game, but I'm too busy to try and run something like this. I think that anybody who's running something like this has a serious commitment that they've made to doing, you know, to the whole corp and everything. So, hey, got another customer here to take care of. All right, easy one. Morning. Waving at the neighbor, just walking by. All right. So, I've not dropped any packets out here, and everything's working great. I checked my upload speed, even off of my laptop. It's not plugged into the network. It's just doing it off of Wi-Fi. 125 megabit. Wow. Yeah. Isn't that pretty incredible? 125 megabit. I'm just stunned by that. I think that's pretty awesome. So, all right. Hey, will somebody go over into, one of you who are from the Twitch channel, will you post a URL over to this saying that I'm live on YouTube? If you would, that would be very nice of you. Over onto the Twitch channel, because there might be some people over there wishing there was a show today, not realizing that I'm live right now just on YouTube. So this live IRL stuff, I decided pretty much just to only do it to YouTube. So And a lot of it will be done off my cell phone. This is a whole nother setup. You notice it's crystal clear and you can hear me really well. It's a whole different deal. I did get my wireless lapel mics up and running and everything, and I have an audio box that's portable. It runs off a 9-volt battery, which I can use to take XLR jacks and put them into a headphone jack. But it seems that the YouTube application refuses to see any other mic than the one that's on the phone. So it just refuses to recognize any other mic, and I'm hoping that they'll come out with an update. But even my Bluetooth, because I'm like, I'll just put on my Bluetooth headset and talk to you guys, and you'll be able to hear me great. Nope, it refuses to recognize the Bluetooth headset. So I actually I thought about writing to them. I have some contacts at YouTube, and I thought about writing to them saying, hey, you know, this is something that I think is needed. And because they, I mean, since I have the contacts, they actually do a good job of listening. You know, but I also am very precise in anything I send them. I'm like, I've thought about this shit, and I don't just talk about something or ask for something half-cocked. I'm like, this is really, it'll make a business impact, because I don't know, I think in terms of business. And so I get pretty favorable responses with stuff like that. And I think just supporting Bluetooth headsets or external mics would be wonderful. And if they, you know, haven't already heard that, I'm sure they've already heard that. You know, I also figured out that with the new stuff, I can actually do Pokemon broadcasting from my phone. And but I don't know. I've played Pokemon. I don't even know what level my character is, but I played it, and it's but I haven't played it in a while. Got kind of bored of it. So I happen to have a buddy of mine that's got the #2 Pokemon channel in the nation, or on YouTube. I should talk to him about it. Florida's such a nice place to live. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see here. Ha! EVE Online Box is being desecrated by a ruthless and heartless capitalist bear. I love it. Yeah, well, you guys have all heard why I'm doing this, right? I mean, they were just gonna all go to scrap anyway. So, most of these are gonna be recycled. The boxes that are in really great shape, we're setting them aside so that we can ship them out. So, yeah. Heartless capitalist bear. I'd almost say my feelings are hurt, but you have to be heartless in business. I mean, you have to be sensitive to people's needs and wants and everything, but at the same time, you can't get an emotional attachment to a product, because a product has a lifespan, and when its lifespan is done, you know, this isn't my dog I'm scrapping. It's a product, and it loses relevancy the older that it gets in most cases. So, yeah. Just it's commerce. Pokemon game faded. You know, yes and no. My kids been playing it, so they got tablets now with cellular connection. They can run around the neighborhood with their tablets, capturing Pokemon. They were playing World of Tanks on a drive the other day. It's kind of funny seeing them play the tablet version of World of Tanks. Okay, it's starting to get a little bit tall there. CCP no longer sells these second decade boxes. We bought out all the rest of the stock. They were going to go to scrap, and we bought them all. So, we're saving the codes. That's what's in here. And then we've saved a few of these boxes aside for people who want to order them, but continental US only. Unfortunately. I'd love to ship them all over the world, but the economics of it don't work out. So, hello Gamma Ray. How's it going? Hey, did anybody post over on Twitch and Twitch chat that I'm live over here? I forgot to do it. Somebody do that, that'd be awesome. It smells a little smoky out here. I'm not liking the smoke. But I live out near orchards and stuff. I mean, I'm literally, I walk 3 blocks and I can step in cow pies. So, it's great living out here. I like the wildlife. Okay, that may be about as tall as that's going. Any taller? It might be an issue. Several people did? Excellent. No, Norby Delta, you will not see a news story like that. There will not be any dump of the boxes. I do throw some parts of these away, but most of the stuff is broken down. I mean, you see this stack here of the outer boxes? That's all stacked up. And you know what? There's a bonus to recycling all that stuff. I don't pick this stuff up at the curb. I actually have to load it in. I have a small SUV. I have to load it into there, and then we take it to the recycling place. But there's this really great Mexican restaurant, which is a block away. And so we're like, you want to go out for Mexican? Sure. Okay, let's load up the car with cardboard. Bonus. Yeah. Very much so a bonus. Okay. Well, let's see here. I've got this table right here, which I'm going to pull out of here. All right. A little craft table. Use it for garage sales and stuff. I do have, if there's another garage sale coming up, I'll give away a bunch of these boxes at the garage sale rather than recycle them. Because there's people that might want the board game that's in here and such. So, they already pulled that one out. Tacos! Yeah, you know what? I get these tacos, they're called Caribbean. And they are chicken, and they are mango, and jalapeno, or actually habanero, and some other stuff in it, and it's just really, really good. Man, now I'm hungry. You know, I should do a live show from there. Take you all out for tacos. What I need to do is I need to get Moose out here, and then we'll do a show with Moose with tacos. Moose, are you here? What do you think? Our favorite taco place out here? It's in San Antonio, Florida. Shall we do a live show from there? And you know what? Bring your phone there, Moose. Do you have, well, you have to have 10,000 subscribers on YouTube to do these live shows like this. I don't know if Moose has 10,000 subscribers. I know he has plenty of viewers on Twitch, but I don't know if he has 10,000 on YouTube. So, but that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. What else is in the box apart from the game? Here, I'll show you. So, okay. So, this is what it looks like opened up. First level. I'm going to need another box here for putting more stuff in anyway. There is the Danger Game metal tin. Those have to be thrown away. It's really sad, but I have too many of them. I actually have probably 1,000 of them boxed up, but the ratings on the game are only midway, like 5 out of 10. And so none of the game places want to touch them, even for $1 a piece. They're like, they'll just never sell. It's a shame. We got the Rifter ships. They come, this is tin plastic here, but it mounts and it sets up and everything. It's got a cable in it. They also fly really well. I missed the box. Oh my goodness. Okay, cardboard. This is the board game board, and recycling all of these as well. So you can see it here. Ta-da! It's like magic. It's only this big. And then, here, I'll show you the book. I'll bring it around here. For those of you that weren't here earlier when I showed them. But in this one I cut the cover off of. I was telling people how I take the covers off of them and I use them and I write stuff on them whenever I send the shipped boxes out. But this has got a whole bunch of artwork in here. And, you know, it's a lot of the concept art, a lot of the finished concept art and everything. So, that's pretty cool. It's a good book. Hardcover. So, in fact, there is one of the books, sealed in plastic. And more cardboard. So, and then break that apart. This is going to go in recycling, it's cardboard. And I'm going to use this lid here for putting some more of CDs in. That's basically what's in it. Is a Danger game fun? You know, I've played it once. It's not bad, but there's a lot of other card games out there that are a lot more fun. Sorry. That's the truth of it. And I can tell you a funny story. So I gave like 50 of them to a school teacher that lives in the neighborhood, and I think she was teaching like 3rd graders or something like that, and she took them all to school and handed them out to the kids. I just gave them to her, and then come to find out about a week after she gave them to the kids, I found out that there's references to drugs and stimulants in the game, and about how you can use stimulants to get better performance and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my god, we're teaching these 3rd graders about drugs. I mean, they need to know to stay away from them, but this is not telling them to stay away from them. Yeah. I told her about that, and she's like, well, too late, I already gave them all out. Oh. Man. Way it goes. Alright, I'm probably, I don't know, 40% of the way through this pile. Yeah, it's a Monopoly. I would say it's close to Monopoly. I mean, it has some stuff that really remind you of Monopoly. It was a hit in Iceland. It really was. That's the truth. You know what? I'm going to close this knife so that I don't like drop it on my foot, because that would be bad. I'm out here barefoot doing this. Living in Florida, life. I tell you, I only put shoes on when I leave the house anymore. Hello, Order Fan. So, can I sell off the metal boxes for the game for scrap? The type of metal it is doesn't really have a lot of value, and it's got this film on it. So we'd have to, we get like $20 for a ton of it. I do not have a ton of it here, and and then to fit a ton of them in my vehicle to take them there, I don't think I could. I think I could fit maybe a couple 100 pounds of them without breaking them down. I'd have to break them down, and I don't have the tools to do that. You have to cut the sides, flatten them out, you know, all that stuff. Not gonna happen. Customer! Alright, that box right here, that's as full as it's gonna get. So you're reusing this lid from one of them. Let's see here. I'm gonna make a little shelf a little bit higher right here. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. You can multi-box. There's no tool required to do it. You can multi-box an Eve without any tools. So, yeah, Florida is good if you have dry skin. I have psoriasis, so it's excellent for my skin here. Most excellent. All right, see somebody else got digital stuff here, and there we go. I'm gonna run out of mystery codes here shortly. I can see it. Yep. It's gonna end up being sold out for a little while in the store. That's why I'm unboxing all of these. Get the other codes out of them. So let's see here. See how many we got left in the store here, because we are running out. 6 left, 6 of the mystery codes left in the store. If they do run out, then I will, there'll be more this evening. So, yeah, we're recycling all of this we can. So, we're not able to, I'm not recycling the tins. It's just too hard. And they won't pick up curbside for that. What am I doing, if you don't mind asking, Emil? Yeah, I'm unboxing second decade editions. So we're taking the codes out and selling them on our store. And then then we also have some that we're shipping out, but these were all set to be destroyed, and so we bought all of them from CCP. Thousands of them. These, by the way, the item code, it's the golden pod. So if you want one of those golden pods, especially if you're in like faction warfare or something where you die multiple times in a day, it's kind of nice. If you don't ever die, like you're a jump freighter pilot and you always sit in your jump freighter or whatnot, it doesn't matter that you have a golden pod, does it? Jump freighter pilots, by the way, I believe is one of the safest things you can fly. Jump freighter. I think it is the safest ship to fly. Not, you don't fight with it. You're very calculated about where you jump to. You have security and stuff. You don't have to jump unless the coast is clear. As long as you have patience. Well, I fixed the volume level because this is on my pro camera with a mic that's a shotgun mic that has wind cover on it and everything. It's my pro camera gear, so yes, it's good. I found that that even though the YouTube app for broadcasting from my phone, it does not support any microphone other than the handset microphone, and that's the problem. So I'm hoping they're going to come out with an update and they will add support for like Bluetooth headsets, because I just put on my Bluetooth headset and talk to y'all. It won't be a problem, you know? So you haven't gotten to Jita to sell your anchor skin. Yeah. How do I find out about things like whether it be CCP or whatever? I don't know. I guess I missed the other question. So Sell it back to CCP. Ever wondered doing about videos at 360 degrees? It requires 8 cameras, and to do it in 1080p, I'm doing about 4 megabit per second right now on my data transfer. So 4 times 8, it would require 32 megabit to broadcast spherical 360 video. Now I can do it. I actually have 120 25 megabit upload speed off of my laptop here, but the fact is that I'm not very mobile with the laptop. I could carry this stuff, but the camera goes HDMI out to a HDMI capture box, which goes into USB 3 port because it needs that for as much data as I'm sending. I'm sending 50 megabit through USB. That's what the camera is. It's 50 megabit on the CCDs. So pretty hefty stuff. I think that the YouTube portion, the YouTube app on the phones will mature, and it'll start supporting things like it'll start supporting stuff like other microphones and everything. But until then, let's see here. I am, put these up a little bit taller. Oh, customer. It's like building a fort. There we go. Now I don't have to lean over so much. Yeah, so 360 camera, you wouldn't be able to do it off a cell phone. So, yeah, it just wouldn't work. Hey, just taking care of a customer here real quick. Starting to get bright out here. Might have to put my sunglasses on, even though I'm in the garage. It's just getting pretty bright. I guess that's kind of normal, Florida and all. It's a little bit hard time seeing everything though. All right. Chat back up here. Well, you get the option to buy those boxes of stuff without the CD. If you want to buy the box of stuff, it's going to come with the CD. There's no option to buy it without the CD. I mean, unless you want to buy just the ship. Or if you just want the digital items, you can get them on our store right now. Otherwise, everything else that's available is on the Google Docs link that is in the description. All right, we're getting through these. There's about 27 left. Hey, I'm a little bit over halfway. Excellent. And that's much easier to put stuff in those now. Don't have to lean over so far. All right, build my little table of boxes up here again. So, and if you do order one of these shipped, I have a bunch shipping out tomorrow. So, try to get on that. It takes me around a week to get them out usually, but I have a bunch going out tomorrow, or some going out tomorrow. Yeah. So the in the item code, the implant for the golden pod, yeah, about 2 billion. Sometimes they get up 2.5, 3 billion or whatnot. Now that they're on sale, that we have them on sale, I'm sure that the price in game's going down a little bit, but as soon as they go off sale, they'll go back up again. If you're willing to hold on to it for a few weeks or a month, and you're wanting to, do it to like sell it, you can, and you may be able to make some extra bucks as opposed to buying Plex and selling it. No chance of shipping to the EU. Sorry, buddy. Can't do it. There are a lot of reasons why, but can't do it. I'd like to, but it just won't work. I mean, it does work, but because like when we give one of these away, we do ship it anywhere in the world, but we're giving it as a gift. When you're selling it, there's customs charges and there's all kinds of different stuff that happens. So it just gets a lot more hairy. By the way, tomorrow is the drawing. If you go to our store and you look in the giveaways section, right in there you'll see that we're giving away a Rifter or a Raven battleship, and it is the actual model that's like this big. It's a real model, weighs 3 or 4 pounds. They're worth around $500, and you can get your free entry. We're drawing tomorrow on that. So, and we're going to draw live on the show, probably around noon my time, probably around this time or a little bit later tomorrow. And sold one to Dixie for $2.8 billion. Oh, Chris, you're making the money. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I only look at the Jita prices, but yeah, take a couple, post them for sale into Dixie, Ren's, Amar, heck, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so the value on them is really good, but you can't sell them as fast as you do Plex. They just don't sell as fast as you do Plex, but you can get more money out of them. Plex you can sell in minutes, whereas these will take a couple weeks. But you can get, 20% more out of it probably. Unless every single one of you bought right now and then decided to try and do that, then the market would be flooded for a couple weeks. Because we're talking about it, which has happened before. Sold one of what? He sold an item code, or a golden pod. And there's also the 5 BPC Gnosis in with this stuff. That's another item that's of high value that's in here. So it costs only 1 tritanium to build each ship. And so they can be built anywhere. So they're really good if you need to get some Gnosis out into Null or something. Yeah, you just transport the BPC out there and then you can build them real easy. And you don't have to really have any skills. Maybe just level 1 of industry, which you can get the skill book and yeah, that won't cost you very much. All right, so it's number 21. Like 21 left to go. It's actually a bit hot out here. Hey CCC, how's it going? Where do you get those models? You pay cash for one? Yeah, we don't, that's another thing. CCP was closing out their store, and their physical goods store several years ago, and we bought all of them from them. And we probably have about 20 ships left or so, and we only have been giving them away. They're worth about $500 though. So we don't put that, when we ship it to somebody in a foreign country, we list its value at like $10 and list it as a toy. And there's no financial transaction with it, so there's nobody to dispute that. But if you found one on eBay, brand new, still sealed in the box, you're probably looking about $500. They originally sold for $300. So, any chance of accepting Bitcoin payments on your site? Yes, there is a chance. It doesn't work today. I am trying. We use Stripe for checkout. for a credit card processor, and they do a Bitcoin conversion. And if I can get that figured out, we're going to do it. It's not working yet. Yeah, I'd like to take Bitcoin for sure. We have a few people that watch the show that have some pretty decent mining operations. Bitcoin mining, that is. Alright, pile's getting smaller. Woohoo! By the way, show ends when this is done. Just saying. Now, yep. Look for the link in the description, the Google Doc, and that is what is available to be shipped continental US only. We'd like to ship worldwide, but economics of it don't work out. What even is Bitcoin? You don't know what Bitcoin is? Oh my. Another form of currency that's not country-based. You can get the Raven on Amazon at $100 plus $5 shipping. Norby Delta, give me a link. Yeah, I would like to see that. Post a link. Somebody can buy one right now. I want to see it though. Oh, NTFS error. Not good. How long do I play? Have I played Eve for? Well, I tried in the very beginning. 2003, I tried it and failed. And then I tried it again probably around 2005, and then maybe again around 2007, and maybe again around 2010. And then, I don't know, was it 2013 when we started? Links are blocked. What's the title of the item in Amazon? I'm going to look it up. Huh, I didn't know I had links blocked in the show. Yeah, just copy and paste the title of it, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna look at that. There's one available. $150 plus $450 shipping. Yeah. So for this one, interesting. Yep, there's only one. It looks like some small seller. Yeah, well, somebody can pick that up and get that. Maybe one of you want that. Sounds like a good deal to me. You have Amazon buyer protection probably. So if you got it and it wasn't as described or whatnot, ship it back, get your money back. That is a deal. Yeah, they sold for 300 or so originally, and we've had offers of 500 on them, and we've turned them down because we only have so many of them, and we're giving them away. That's what we bought them for, not for resale. We're just giving them away. I smell an opportunity. There's only one there, so no. If they had 100 of them, I'd look at that and say, maybe there's an opportunity. Maybe even if they had 50 of them. contact them and say, hey, you want to sell all in one shot for 75 bucks each? And then we give them away. So, and we're shipping anywhere in the world, so they're probably only shipping to the US. I mean, but on the giveaways, we ship anywhere in the world. Paid product is a different story. Yeah, I'm taking the codes out of the boxes. That is exactly what I'm doing. And I'm almost done here. Starting to get humid out here. That's one thing about Florida. It's awful humid. You have to drink plenty of water if you're working outdoors here. Lots. I had hoped to do this yesterday, but just ran out of time. Business meetings and stuff. My business meetings today are tonight. Like 6 to 9 p.m. Ugh. Gotta work around other people's schedules. If you want to meet with certain people, and I want to meet with this person, so. Yeah, we bought all of these, all the rest of the copies that existed of second decade editions here. That's how we got all these. This is the kind of thing that boils down to who you know, what you know. General public didn't know that all these were here and such, so they're just a little bit in the know, and then they were gonna quit selling them and just send them all to scrap. So made a deal to get all the rest of them, buy all of them from them. That's what we did. Showed up in 2 semi-truckloads. I had no idea there was so many of them. It was an awful day because I had to help unload and stack all this shit all over my house. Man, I'm glad they're almost gone. I'm getting my garage back. We even fill our front room with these damn things. It's a good thing we live on a cement slab, because if it was a house with wood beams or whatnot, we wouldn't have been able to do that. It'd been too heavy. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm stacking that all the way up. We're almost good here. I should make an unboxing stream when it's raining. Yeah, and I'll turn the camera the other way. Although, see, here's the problem. Working in my garage here is that if I'm in here, I'd have to have really bright lights on me if I was to point the camera the other way. But the rain here is really incredible. It is absolutely incredible. And our storm drains, I mean, I kid you not, the openings are like this tall in them on the curb. And, you know, they're wider than this. And we can have 2 feet of water out in the street here when it's raining really hard. It's raining so much, and there's so much water, that sometimes we find fish in the street afterward. Because they got kind of stranded up here, but they swam up the drain pipes, because this goes into the lakes. They swim up the drain pipes, because the drain pipes are enormous. And so, yep, I actually see fish in the street. It's kind of funny. And of course, we see a lot of frogs and lizards and alligators and turtles, and I haven't seen any alligators in my pond in the front. Definitely seen them in the backyard, though. I've seen big turtles out here. Turtles that weigh 25 pounds or so. They're huge. I haven't seen any recently. Mostly it's birds out here front. Well, every time I open one, they increase in value. Yours is going up in value? You bet. Yep, it's one less in existence. So, yeah, I thought about with this setup I can do barbecue cam too. So, the GTX 1080 Ti, we're going to look at it. Is it announced tomorrow? Is it tomorrow that it's being announced? Was that announcement happened tonight? I noticed that the announcement was at an odd time. It's like after I normally go to bed. Probably West Coast evening party at GDC. That's when it's being announced. I'm not at GDC this year, so hopefully next year I'll be there. I've been to a lot of GDCs. I go to GDC a lot, but not going this year. 4 left. 10 hours, 33 minutes, okay. So I really hope that the 1080 Ti is announced with 12 gigabytes of RAM. And because if it is, then I don't need to go the Titan X route. Otherwise, I still may feel the need to go the Titan X route. Really got to see what all the specs are and kind of weigh it all out. But what keeps happening is I keep running out of video memory. And so each client, if I'm running 4K and I'm spread across triple screens, I'm using 3.5 to 4 gig of video memory per client. And so even with 12 gigs, I can only get like 3 clients open. And I want to be able to do more than that. So, and if you SLI them, you don't get a doubling of memory. Because what it does is it replicates the memory in there, and so both of them are using the same memory processes, but you get double the horsepower. But if you run out of memory, the horsepower means nothing, and that's the issue. Your uncle works on computers for a living, and he found a frog fried onto the motherboard one time. Same guy came in the next month with a dead snake in the power supply. So, you know, yeah, we had a customer. I owned a computer store, and we had a customer that came in saying that their computer burned up and it made an awful smell when it did. And so we opened it up. We found a dead mouse on top of the video card. It had made a nest when it was turned off. And then they like turned it on and fried it, and it stunk. So I fried the card. Yeah, it was kind of nasty. Better than finding porn on the computers. That happened a few times when we were repairing people's computers. We were required by law to turn them into law enforcement if we found that. So we did. And then the police would have us call the customer and say that their computer was ready, but we wanted to show them some things, so we wanted to make an appointment with them. And then we'd make an appointment with them, and when they showed up for the appointment, the police would be there at the same time, and they would take them into custody. And I always felt good about busting those people. That was for child porn, not for regular porn. Regular porn, there's no laws against that, at least not here in the United States. Child porn, there is. So, yeah, and we never went looking for the stuff either. It's just that we were working on it and it came up. It was there, so, yeah. Okay, I can't. Let's see here. This is not good. It's leaning towards the camera. I know you guys don't see it. It's leaning towards the camera. It would be really bad if it fell onto the camera. That would not be good. One box left. Now, okay, last box. I still have to open up all these other things. We still have to shuck all the cards. Still have to scan them all. We still have to get them all typed up into the store. So much more work. But there we go. Okay. Well, at least this part's done. So, okay. So now, I guess that's about it for this show today. We'll try this setup again at a future date. It seems to work pretty good. Has good mic volume and everything. And we'll try it again, like maybe barbecuing. But also, actually, you know, who invited me over was Piano Impro Man. They asked us over for dinner one night, and maybe we'll do that, and I'll take all this equipment, and we can do a live show from there. He's a great guy, so that'd be a lot of fun. And but also we can, I've proven with this I can do this mobile now because it's all running off my laptop and my camera. So anyway, that's pretty good. So okay, this is it, folks. So thanks for hanging out today. And if you did want to get one of these shipped to you, there's a link in the description. Otherwise, just the digital version. There's also a link in the description. And the digital versions are on sale for at least a few more days. I don't know actually what day the sale is going to end, but probably a few more days. And so we will see you tomorrow, where I hope that we're flying in null tomorrow. We're going to see. I'm not 100% sure. So take care, everybody. Catch you later.